We are on the construction site of the Montego Bay Bypass, where Jamaica's longest bridge is being constructed. The drainage systems have already gone in place. The road is coming on nicely. The check team is out in there full force. Machinery is up and running, and the bridge is more than 95% complete. Welcome back to Good Life in Jamaica. We're on the construction site of the Montego Bay Bypass in the vicinity of where Jamaica's longest bridge is being constructed. If this is your first time on our channel, do remember to tap that subscribe button, like our videos so that you don't miss out on all the latest updates that we drop on all these infrastructural developments in Jamaica. We're in the St. Irwin area of St. James, looking on the Montego Bay Bypass. And this bridge will be Jamaica's largest 4-lane bridge, which will carry you over the Montego River. The bridge is currently 95% complete, and it spans 180 meters and is now a signature piece in the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. Looking around the general work area, we can see the drainage systems going in. Look at this, man. Look at this slope. You can see the check team has already put in all of these drainage structures, ensuring that water will be channeled away from these slopes and into the Montego River. Okay, I'm heading over now to show you the rest of the roadway that leads up to the bridge. Look at it, man. Listen, man. The check team is doing a marvelous job in Montego Bay. As we take a closer look at the drainage that is coming from at the top there. So, of course, channeling the water away from the roadway to ensure that the road surface is not compromised. So this road now will also include 2 escape lanes, which of course are critical safety features on steep downhill roads, because there are sections of the Montego Bay Bypass where we'll encounter steep slopes. So one of these escape lanes is going to be when going towards the north, and the other when going towards the south. Alright, so let's take a closer look now at the bridge, the Montego Bay Bypass Bridge. We can now see that the check team has done some work around the edges of the bridge, ensuring that these areas of land are stable. So mall is being put in place as we go closer to the approach slab of the bridge. Look at it, man. Look at this magnificent structure. Again, remember, it's a 4-lane bridge. Look at it, man. Beautiful, man. The check team. Kudos to the check team. Alright, so do remember that the first part here, the first set of concrete right here, that's the approach slab. And this is your right lane that will take you from the Bogue, Fairfield and Irwin end. Remember, it's 2 lanes. So, of course, it's wide enough to accommodate both lanes of traffic. Look at it, man. Beautiful, just majestic. You can see the guardrails have already gone. The safety walls or guardrails are already in place. The median is in place. You're just doing the final touches. This bridge is 95% complete enough, people. Right? And of course, remember that they said that the completion date is May 2026. That's the official completion time that they have provided. So of course, that little concrete piece there on your far right is to ensure that water run off properly and that the slope is not compromised at the edge of the bridge. Look at it, man. Just the final touching up they are doing now to the bridge. Look at the bridge. Look at the guardrail, that safety wall there. You notice that little concave dip in the safety wall there. So I want all of the persons in the construction field to tell me, is this something that's normal for a bridge like this? As we show you the general area now around this construction site. So again, head to the comments and let me know, especially the persons involved in the construction field. Let me know what you think of this bridge. Look at that, man. They just remember, you know, the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project has also the component of a drainage study. So of course, all of these factors are being considered in terms of ensuring that the road is well maintained. The proper channeling of water away from these areas is very crucial to ensuring that the bridge and the road will be here for a very long time. Also, do remember that there are residential areas around this area. So of course, the water must be channeled in a way that will not affect residents of these areas, the St. Irwin areas. So of course, the other end of the bridge we're looking at now will be in the Irwin area. That's just behind the Meadows of Irwin gated community. And the road will continue straight on to Fairfield. Cross the Fairfield main road and over close to the Bogue Village area. Close to the Bogue area. Again, if this is your first time coming across our channel, do remember to tap that subscribe button below this video. Like our videos. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the construction of this, the Montego Bay Bypass. And this being Jamaica's largest 4-lane bridge. We have big things coming up for this channel, so I don't want you to miss out on all of these infrastructural development updates that will drop. We'll also be looking on the different section of this, the Montego Bay Bypass, giving you an update as well. So big things in store for this channel for this year, so I don't want you to miss out. Look at the bridge, man. A lot of concrete going into this, you know. You can see the workmen there further down the line, dressing the median there, putting on that final touch, smoothing out the concrete there. It's a beautiful day in Montego Bay, man. Beautiful day. The main components of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project are the 15-kilometer Montego Bay Bypass, the 11-kilometer Long Hill Bypass that we'll look on as well, and upgrading works to be done to main roads such as the Barnett Street and Westgreen Avenue. Look at this bridge, man. It's just magnificent. So listen up to this audio giving you more information on the Montego Bay Bypass and this Jamaica's longest bridge.
Jamaica's largest 4-lane bridge, which is currently under construction over the Montego River in St. James, is 95% complete. This was disclosed by Managing Director of the National Road Operating and Constructing Company Stephen Edwards, who was speaking during a Jamaica Information Service think tank on March 18, 2025. Mr. Edwards described the bridge, which spans 180 meters, as a signature piece in the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project and, more specifically, the Montego Bay Bypass. He further noted that the bridge has surpassed the local record previously held by the 150-meter-long bridge on the Maypen to Williamsfield segment of Highway 2000. The latter bridge was built over the Rio Mijo during the construction of Phase 1C of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. environmental manager at Rock Arrow Mortley, highlighted that the concrete bridge is one of the standout features of the expansive Montego Bay Perimeter Road project, which spans both urban and rural areas. He also noted that the road includes 2 escape lanes, which are critical safety features on steep downhill roads. These lanes are designed to slow and safely stop vehicles experiencing brake failure by utilizing sand or gravel to gradually reduce forward speed. There is one going towards the north and one going towards the south. So, where we had some sections of steep inclines, we included the escape lanes, Mr. Mortley said. He also emphasized another critical area of the project that demands extensive engineering and construction, a section located between the National Water Commission waste stabilization ponds, which will necessitate crossing through mangroves. In previous projects, we may have retarded the flow of water, but in this one, the highway construction will have to include measures that will allow water to be balanced, even under the highway, without being compromised by the road surface above. The environmental manager noted, when completed, these will be 2 significant achievements that we have never had, apart from work on the bridge on the Portmore leg of the highway. But for Montego Bay, going through sewage ponds in a wetland without compromising them significantly is a great feat for this project, Mr. Mortley added. The main components of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project are the 15 kilometers Montego Bay Bypass, the 11 kilometers Long Hill Bypass, and upgrading works to be done to main roads such as Barnett Street and Westgreen Avenue. The Montego Bay Perimeter Road, which is on schedule for completion in May 2026, will begin in the vicinity of the Freeport Police Station on Alice Eldemire Drive and end on the North Coast Highway, adjacent to the Blue Diamond Shopping Center in Ironshore,